Moyo, Leaders for Africa Network. Well, mine is based on the conceptual framework of the professor's presentation, largely on the definition of factionalism. His definition was largely based on politics of numbers, or rather was numerically inclined. But largely, I strongly feel like his articulation of factionalism articulated the aspect of the epistemic foundation of the birth of factions and all that. So, and at the end of the day, there was a contradiction in the sense that he concluded by stating that we end up finding successionists and loyalists. So I think it is rather narrow to look at the aspect of factionalism from a numerical perspective, or rather from the politics of numbers. But how about the epistemic underpinning of issues that lead to the birth of political factions?
I think you did not understand me, because you are trying to complicate a very straightforward issue. I'm not engaging in epistemics here. You know, this is real politics. And it's not about numbers. It's about simple facts that there are two guys who are seen by these journalists here. I don't know whether you're one of them, but these journalists see two guys as a faction. And I'm saying it is irrational to see two people as a faction. Irrational. And it doesn't need epistemics. It needs common sense. I'm dealing with journalists here. I'm not in a philosophy class about epistemology. I'm in a press club and dealing with people who've been writing stories that there is a faction that is made of two people. And I'm telling them that that doesn't make sense. They should stop it. You know, two people don't make a faction. Yeah. So let's not complicate matters, my friend. No need for that. And when I talk about the loyalists as the majority, I am saying the average Zimbabwean is loyal. They are loyal to their cause of liberation, loyal to their independence. They understand how this country came about. They appreciate the leadership that has, under difficult times, circumstances, moments, but has been thriving to unite the nation, keep the nation together as a priority, as opposed to seeking positions, as opposed to taking a view of entitlement. The leadership of Joshua Nkomo and President Mugabe has not said, we fought, therefore we will be in charge. They present themselves to the electorate. The most important thing is the constitution, which empowers the average Zimbabwean who is loyal, who is a loyalist, who cherishes the legacy of independence with respect to their political rights, but also with respect to their economic rights. These majority people, they may be silent, they may not be the headlines of your newspaper stories, but they are the ones who decide in the end. And they don't use entitlement when they decide. It's a very important message to understand. Where you've been talking about G40, put loyalists and leave G40 alone. And if you want to talk about me, say Jonathan Moyo. I'm not G40, you know. I'm near 60. And proud of it, by the way. And I don't need to pretend that I'm 40. But I must respect that a number of you here are 40. Yeah. And you have a stake. You are the stakeholders, the citizens. That's the point.